Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is your girl Lady V and this is my channel Striving for Excellence, and today I am going to be introducing to you my new budget for 2026, and I am in the process of still tweaking this, adding some things to it and taking some things away. So as you can see, this cover is laminated. This is a laminated cover. The goal is to actually have this cover where it can actually be colored, but for the sake of this is just my prototype that I'm going to be using for 2026. And without further ado, let's get started. So when you open up the book, there are two different things. That there are two pages, and the pages are side by side, so you can flip it open or whatever. At first you have your paycheck breakdown, and this gives you the date. So because I get paid twice a month, as a teacher, we get paid twice a month, not every 2 weeks. So it's very important that I keep my budget straight. And so what I have done for this budget is to make it easier for me. So I included my income sources. I do have other things that I do. So sometimes my income will fluctuate, but not from my job. It'll be other sources, like I tutor, I do other things, and I also coupon. So as a couponer and as a mother, as a single mom, I wanted everything to be consistent, and I wanted everything to be in one place so that I could continue to track my budget. So one of the things that I did was I put the date, and my mortgage is due. So I'm a first-time homeowner, and it's taken a lot to get used to everything. So I put my expenses here and what I'm going to budget those expenses each month and what my actual bill will be. And in my next video, I will actually show you some challenges that I've been doing, that I started doing in November, that will go along with the challenges that you see here. So again, you see my savings accounts, and these are all digital. And I also have two investment portfolios that I'm going to be consistently putting money in 2026. Now again, as a single mom, it will not be a lot of money going into these accounts, but I'm just building these accounts up from where they are. Additionally, I have challenges. I have a 52-week challenge that I'm going to be doing. Well, I already started on the 52 weeks, but my goal is to do 100 saving challenges this year. So that is the goal. And I also have a challenge that's called Bees, and I will probably get that out and show you guys what that looks like for my challenges. And keep in mind, some of the challenges I have already done or already started doing. I wanted to start in November because I just didn't want to have that idle time. So let me get my savings binder open. And that's my daughter that's walking in. So if you hear her, then that is my tenacity. This is yours. So this is my bee challenge. So again, you see the bees, and this is bees around the year. And so these are monthly challenges that you do from January through December. And I will be tackling these challenges as I come across the funds to do so. And so what I'll try to do is tackle one of those a month. I am starting in December for my 2026 challenges, but it will not be placed in this book. The updated breakdown for January 15, 2026 will be placed in my book for the next video. So you can stay tuned for that. Also, I have another challenge that I am doing that will be for my challenge, and these are the Disney Mickeys, but I call this the monthly challenge because I'm just going to choose one of these and try to tackle that along. So as you can see, you save 120. Each mini is worth $10, and I did get these off the Etsy shop. So I will actually locate, or I will link, where I got these from, and they were very inexpensive because, again, the goal of saving money is to definitely not spend a bunch of money. And last but not least, one of the challenges that I'm doing, and again, guys, I do know that this is not a total of, this is not going to be 100 challenges, but this is my 52-week challenge, and I did start in December. I did start November, which was last month of 2025, to start this challenge, because I wanted to be a little consistent, and I kind of was knocking out the little easy ones that I could, and you can see it gets a little skimpy at the end. So I am working on the 52-week challenge, and again, I have my 52-week challenge of what I'm going to put in the envelope. So if I'm working on challenge 50 and I only have $25, then I'm probably going to put that in the $25 slot, or if I don't have that, put it in the 50 and just put slash needs the other 25, so I know. So again, guys, these are the challenges that I am working on, that I will be working on in my channel or on my channel this year, and where I am currently, and I will give a complete update of what I'm doing currently for my challenges. Okay, so moving along, I have investments. So this is the ticker, the quantity, the amount, and the share size goals, and what my total is. So my goal is I'm going to be working more so on my ETF portfolio that I do have with Fidelity, and I'm also going to be starting from scratch a new portfolio in Robinhood, where I'm going to try to build some more of the Magnificent Seven stocks. So I'm going to try to build that up as well. Okay, so moving along to the next page in my book. Again, this is still a work in progress for me, but these are my debts, and what I did here was these are kind of like the debts that I can control, give or take some of them, except my mortgage, my auto loan, and everything else can be controlled, and when I say control, means I can get rid of them very easily by paying them off. I only have one big credit card, and that's like a $4,000 credit, a limit on that. My $4,000 balance on that. Sorry, not limit, but balance. And when I moved, I did make a few purchases, and so needless to say, when you move, you have to do some things, and I didn't want to take a bunch of money out of my savings, or at least that amount out of the savings, to pay for this stuff. So I just went ahead and paid it on my credit card and paid it along and along. So these are all the things, and some of these credit cards do have balances and some of them don't, but we all know life happens, and from January to March I may not have put anything in it, then April I may need to, so I just list all of my credit cards here. And I do have to add one more credit card, my Macy's card. I do have to add that here, and I'll probably just add that along. But these pages are already printed, so whenever I need to, I will just add that if I need to, but probably won't use Macy's. Okay, so your girl be apping. I be apping. I coupon. I'm a big couponer. Eventually, one day I'll show you my stockpile outside in my garage. But your girl is a big couponer, and I'm also a big saver. Gift cards, I love them. Like today, one of the churches for our school gave out gift cards to all of the teachers, and your girl got a Walmart gift card for $10. You know, $10 is $10. So, you know, I'll add that to my gift card because I know I didn't use it yet. So I'll add my $10 gift card, and I'll just put Walmart gift card here and $10. So I'll be adding that to my next video when I actually show this buying this booklet being put into use. So these are all some of the things that I do that are sources of income, money, however you want to say it. But like my Capital One, I have the rebate here because like I had like $400 in that thing, and I just used it to pay off some of my cards. So I kind of like keep my rebates, and I want to use it at the end of the year. So that's what I do. I have a Hall's Chop House. It's a very, very fine dining restaurant in Columbia, because I'm from South Carolina, and you know these are very fine dining. So I have I have $150 gift card for each one of those that I plan on using sometime this year. Also, I do Fetch, and I keep track of my points because, as you know, your points go into gift cards. So I may say, well, Fetch 35,000 points, $10 gift card, $25 gift card, whatever. Also, I have important dates. So if I have some important things coming up, I'm going to put my dates here and my aha moments. So as a teacher and a budgeter, we always have aha moments like, I should have included that in my binder. I want to do that or whatever. But I know that this is kind of printed out for me. I've already kind of printed this, so I'm not going to really change this as much, but I may add some more things to it and just tweak this. So again, these are just repeat pages. Now, as I move to the back, one thing that I wanted to do, because I am a big budgeter and I've been budgeting for quite a while, quite a few years now. One of the other things that I do want to do, I'm going to fold this up. I want to talk about my quarterly check-in. So here I would just highlight January through March, and then that would be my quarterly check-in. And then in March I would have a balance sheet, and it would basically tell me what I have. So what did I budget for? So then I'll be budgeting for this, or I'll be setting up my budget in again the next video, because I don't want to make this video too long. But here I have all of my accounts on what I'm going to budget to actually put in there every month or in the 3-month quarter. And after that, then I'll actually see what I actually put in there or what actually went in there. Now, also, you have to think that you do get interest. For the sake of this video, I may not count the interest as far as what I'm putting in there to actually show the balance. But I will definitely be showing you what I put into my accounts each and every time. Okay, next, I have my 52-week challenge. I have the goals. So I'll basically put, well, hey, I got 12 weeks left, and I planned for 12 weeks to have 12 weeks done. I did 12 weeks or whatever, and now I actually have 40 more weeks left. So I'll actually put in what I actually put in, and I'll go back and add how much I put in for those 3 months. My investments, I do have some investments that I am thinking about prior to my next video being uploaded on this weekend, Sunday this weekend. I will actually have done my budget, and we will go through my budget for the 2026 year, and I'll also tell you about the investments that I'm going to make. I am not a financial advisor. This is just my journey. Let me put that disclaimer out there. So whatever I invest in here is things that I've already had in my portfolio or things I want to add, and I do not have a plan of showing my portfolio on this channel, but if this channel grows and that becomes a part of it, then we're gonna see what the higher power says to do. Okay, last but not least, I have my expenses over here. So I have bill, the beginning balance, and the remaining balance. So like my huge credit card in 3 months, I want to know where I'm at. My car, my mortgage, I want to know where I'm at as far as my payments, because I am paying extra to that, and my goal is to pay off my car in 2027. I did have to get a new car because I didn't have a car earlier this year because my other car broke down, and I was in the process of buying a house. So of course you can't have people run your credit. So that was a big pickle. Trust me, it was just a whole bunch of mess. So this is my notes. Also I have these as my check-ins because the 52-week challenge is a challenge that I know I am going to do, because my goal is to complete it at least once. I've tried it 2 years, 3 years. Well, this is my 3rd year. 2026 would be the 3rd year that I've tried to actually complete it, and I always just wind up taking the money out. So this year I'm going to stay on track, and I'm going to complete it. And once I complete this challenge, if I complete it within the first 2 quarters, then I'll add another challenge here that I will do. I'll probably do like the 10, the 5, or the $20 challenge. But we'll see what you say. So this is my plan for my channel for 2026, and my goal is just to be the best mom, the best budgeter, and to enjoy life. One thing I will say, I did create an Ally account from another channel. And I'm going to be using Ally, and that's one of my digital accounts. I just have them here. So you'll see the little letter of it. But I have an Ally account. It has budgets. It has buckets. And I love it because I can give the budgets or the buckets account amounts that I want to save in. And one of our trips for this year is Legoland. And I am going to make sure my kids go to Legoland December of 2026. It doesn't matter. If I have to work extra, that is what I'm going to do. But I'm also going to be consistent with my budget, because that is a trip that we have talked about, and I have promised them. So we're going to work on getting them that trip, and making sure that the budget remains the budget. And we know that life will life, and that is okay, because we're going to get through it and we're going to budget. So again, this is your girl, Lady V. I am striving for excellence, as in the channel name, and I am a single mom. I am a budgeter, a couponer, and I am doing life my way. And I'm trying to remain positive. So without further ado, if you like this video and you're ready to see this planner in action, stay tuned for my next video. And I am still tweaking it. So if you can think of anything that I can add to this book, any challenges that will be awesome in this book or amazing, or any categories or things that I could take out, add to it, please share, like, and comment that down below, and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you guys.